Legend! The old Wasp in the Wagobox. I was hoping they'd like fly out. Pretty cool stuff. I'm not convinced. I think it looks really cool. Same latitude, different longitude. I don't even really know what I meant there fully. Hi guys, welcome back to part 3. We're carrying on in the amazing barn conversion. So we'll just crack on from where we left off yesterday, or for you part 2. Got a few challenges ahead, quite a lot. I'm aiming to try and get those lights on today, but that's easier said than done because they're very, very high up and attached to those solid oak beams. If you enjoy our videos, also remember, we really appreciate it if you like and subscribe, and we'll get cracking. So I have set up Reuben's little training exercise to see how well he copes under pressure. I consider it part of an apprenticeship really, because sometimes as an electrician you can be in situations that are really uncomfortable and you've got to keep your nerve. I thought about putting him in a car with a live Jaguar, but Jordan said there'd be too many health and safety obligations, especially if it was to put it on YouTube. So instead I've opted for the old Wasp in the Wagobox and also a backup Wasp, just in case that the first Wasp fails. And I have propped it up, as you'll see. So what I'm doing is, so that I'm not touching these beams, these have been mounted into the oak. I'm going to drill through and up, and then you won't see any of the cable. So I'm just going through there, and then facing it upwards. So now, that's the hole drilled through. We've got white cable. So this white flex, I think, will blend right into the ceiling from the floor. You're never going to see it. There'll be no cable on show. Okay, can you see the cable over here? Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Right, I'll tell you what, if you come to this point here, why don't you can look down the hole and say hi if you like.
Hello.
Right, right, if you just go that way, it's just right near here, look.
Right, okay. Yep. Got it.
Hey, he's got it. Legend. Right.
Whereabouts does this need to go?
Where are you sticking it?
Yeah.
This one. Drop it down here.
Yep. How's that?
Yep, that is perfect. As long as it's run neatly, run it nice neatly along the edges and whatever, yeah, because we're going to put some metal conduit on it. That's nice and neat, yeah? All right.
Yep.
Cool. All right then. We'll do the one just next to it. Tiny bit more. Cool. All right. So the same latitude, different longitude. Funny thing is, I don't even really know what I meant there fully, but he's so smart, he probably knows what I mean. We need to get a feed into here. We've got to get them chased into the wall. I literally got my uncle to drop off my SDS chaser back last night, and I left it outside my door. Forgot it. So I've not got that. We need to sort these wires out, and we need to get a wire from here. We need to get the other end of this that's poking out in a minute over and dropped down to that little red mark there and chased in. Again, maybe we could just focus on that tomorrow. Got to get that switch made into a triple. We've got to make that switch into a triple. We've got loads to do. But can you check the box that's alive?
Can I check it? What? Make sure that it's actually
Just
live?
make sure it's actually live, because I don't remember boxing that up. I don't think you need a tool, it's just where he goes. Oh, that's horrible blowing your nose on that. I don't know what it's wiped either. Oh, that's not pleasant. Give it a shake, see if there's Wagos in there. Yeah, there is. Cool. I need to get my screwdrivers from up there. Yeah, if you take that apart.
Okay.
And then... Cheers. Was it dead?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because you can actually you can feel when the camera's pointed at you.
Yeah.
Just sense it. Took some of my glove. I see.
Oh, it's literally alive. Show the camera inside the box.
This guy just left a couple of wasps in there.
I was hoping they'd like fly out and buzz a bit more than
Yeah,
that.
they look
They look a bit sedated.
slightly dead. I was like, that doesn't sound like there's Wagos, but maybe I'm just wrong.
That wasn't the reaction I was hoping for. I was hoping for more screaming. The size of them though.
Oh, pretty chunky.
Just watch out for what else might be in that feral box. I can show you how that works. We want all of these cables completely covered in that metal copex. So what I think we'll do, I'll wire these, I'll push the slack back up into the loft. And what you'll have to do is slide the cable, measure off the copex so that it's right up to the ceiling, so that there's no gaps. And then measure it off until it's like poking right down the hole by a good bit. And then you just snap it and cut it with your tin snips. We'll just do that on every leg so that it's all protected by this. All right, so because these lights are going so high up, if they fail, it'll be a nightmare to get to them again. You won't really be able to get a scaffold tower in. So I'm going to use some Wagos just to make sure the joint is a lot less likely to come loose and need maintaining. We've done that outside. I don't remember if I showed that, but on day one when I put that outside light up, we've used Wagos and a little maintenance-free box, the Wago gel box, so that there's no chance of water getting in there. But yeah, we'll just do the same thing here basically. Wago it up. Righty-ho, so I'm cracking on. You can see with this one, you literally cannot see the cable, which is great. Blends in with the ceiling, and the cables come out tight enough that you can't see it. So I hate it. I shouldn't really say this too loud because the amount of spotlights I've installed for customers that watch the channel. I'm not a big fan, personally, of just doing tons and tons of spotlights and rows of them like an airport. For me, I think lighting needs to be more discreet. Things like this where it's coming out of places, or like the LED tapes lighting up. To basically light where shadows should be, so that you can create an ambience and a mood in a room rather than just like lighting it up like a shopping centre or something. Because you don't want planes starting to come and land in your garden. You know what I mean? I think they've got it spot on here. I think it's very tasteful to the property. Like, it's all very discreet, all very well hidden, and it's shining off of things, accentuating the beams and the joints and the cuts in the wood. So I can't wait to get it all switched on. So I'm just using these bootlace ferrules, which are little devices. Basically, when you've got soft stranded cable, sometimes the connections can get damaged by a screw terminal. And to be honest, I even still like using them, even when I'm using Wagos, because it just keeps them all together, stops them spraying out. Tool of the day is not going to be these. I'm going to put the link to the ferrule crimpers that I want to buy. They're actually my favourite ones. I can't remember the name of these. Mandibles? Something? Mandibles? But they're little things that actually crush down on the cable. Whilst these are okay for the money, I prefer the ones with the 6 teeth on them rather than the 4 teeth, because it makes it a tighter grip and it makes it round rather than the squares. Because what I end up doing with these is I have to crimp it twice. I do it once, I spin it slightly, half turn, and then I scrimp it again, because you don't want it to be a loose connection. I will find the link to those and I'll put that in as a tool of the day. I think it's a Weidmuller one, can't remember the brand, but yeah, I'll find that and that'll be tool of the day. You getting used to it?
Yeah, just this one left.
Good, I did train the wasps yesterday.
Oh yeah?
If you whistle and clap twice, that does put them into attack mode though.
I mean, I haven't been looking for them, but I haven't seen one, so...
Right, okay, well...
Oh my goodness!
I've got to go and get some materials from the wholesaler. I'm going to leave Reuben to a couple of jobs. I was going to bring him with me, but I thought, actually, do you know what? I think I can trust him with these jobs. I'm going to get him to swap this single back box for a double. So that will involve getting all the cables out, getting all the knockouts through, making it all line up and things and pulling them in. So if you come over here, Reuben, you're going to want to bring... You'll probably have to go like in the middle more. I'll give you my multi-tool with the diamond tip blade, because them cables are going to have to come in the back there. Then you've got some cables coming in through there as well. So we'll bring some in through there. I think you will also have one coming out the top as well. It's got to be the neatest you've ever cut out a box.
Right, okay.
Okay, because this wall is quite crumbly and it's got like a wire mesh in it. So I'll give you the multi-tool blade, we'll do it with a multi-tool, just really take your time, you can pick it away, you can cut it with your tin snips and whatever, get it all out, grommets and things in there, and get that in there. You will have to take the switch apart, don't worry, I'll like label in the cables and stuff, I'll figure it out and wire it back in again. Are you confident with that?
Yeah.
What was you gonna ask me?
I'll
leave this here.
With that one, when I mark it, should I do it a little bit smaller than what I've marked it because it's a bit crumbly?
You can always cut away more wall.
Yeah.
You can't add more very easily.
Cool.
So yeah, I would probably do that, or even better, just get it perfect first time. I don't remember how we did it now. Can you quickly jump up there?
Yeah.
See inside that wall, see if you can see this cable here. It's round that corner. So you see this post.
Is it that?
Touch, get your hand out.
Yeah.
See that post right in front of you, that
Yeah.
wooden post? It's just behind that.
Is it?
Round the corner. So it's on the right hand side of that post. Grab it. Oh, crap, sorry. I've been way... I think we need to lift this floor back up.
Right, okay.
That's why I think it's under this. I think it's under this floor. There you go. Oh, mate, this has been done so poorly. All of the electrics here. Such a shame, such a nice property. There we go, that's the other end of that cable. So this cable here basically,
Yeah.
that's currently on that drum. That will need to come through and run along and poke out that hole that you're going to drill in the ceiling over there. And that should definitely keep you busy until I get back. I'll give you a 6mm SDS bit anyway, or a 5mm actually, because it's a really baggy wall. Right, so I've got these little earthing clamps for the 308 boxes, because all these copexes, the main run of copexes for the fans that I did yesterday, they're no problem because I've earthed all the stop boxes and the through boxes. But for these copexes going to the lights, there's no real termination box at the end. I'm terminating them into these junction boxes, so I thought it'd be easier just to earth them from this end and use the earthing clamps. But I think it looks really cool, the 308 with all that jazz going on in it. It looks like a like an ATEX junction box or something. Pretty cool stuff. You need to chase a dead straight line down that wall. The thickness, get some of that plastic copex off of the roof tube. You know, the oval conduit.
Yep.
That thickness down and poke the cable out there where that red dot is. Okay. Reuben, can we get the earth wire as well, please? Thanks. I've got some cutters for that as well. It's like a ratchet thing with a Stanley blade on it if you want to cut that neatly. There you go, so that's all prepped and ready to go. So I've ring crimped it all, so these are all linked up to this earth. It's only 1.5mm conductors that we're using, and we've got a 2.5mm singles cable, which will come round and into the earth terminal of the Wago that we'll be using to connect up all the lights. So we'll have our feed switch line and then all the different legs to the lights going out. Although it'd be nice to have a radial, I was more concerned on such a low power circuit about the aesthetics, making sure that we don't have a cable coming in and a cable coming out. I just wanted one very small cable going out, and we'll do all the connections inside this box, which would be, I would consider maintenance free, and also it is accessible anyway, so it doesn't really even need to be maintenance free. There you go, that's beautiful. That's ready for a light fitting. Fix that in place tomorrow, some more round band. Cable tongue can go back, we'll put the rods back and the fixings box. I'll just grab some connectors now. Inside there I've got the receiver box which will talk to them, and there's the little aerial coming out the side. And then this one here has got all your connections for it, so it's all wagoed up. And I've earthed all of these from inside here. So I'll just label that as maybe stairwell light junction box. I think that makes sense to me. Right, that is us all finished. It's been a bit frustrating from a video point of view today, I think, because a lot of the work we've done is very hard to actually show on camera. Like, you know, when you're just doing loads of little fiddly bits and you can't really show like a tangible result at the end of it. But tomorrow we will, because we'll get all the lights switched on and a bit of testing. So we'll try and show a bit of that, some like how we test, how we probably mainly be dead testing to be honest, because we can't switch some of it on just yet, because I've got plastering and all sorts to be done. But I hope you've enjoyed it, I hope you've learned something, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.